Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Carr right away going to look to throw. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. Finding space at the 40. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
On first down, Carr. Looking again for Waller, and he's got him again. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And finding Keelan Cole. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they
What's up, bro?
for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
Yeah, B.SunXX won't play me.
For it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big
I
part
got
of how everyone looks at the
400,000
game
wings.
nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach
Why
willing
won't you
to
play
be
me,
daring,
B.SunXX?
willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll find his way down right around
Please
the 12.
play me, B.SunXX.
Clock
Please.
rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Please play me, B.SunXX.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
This guy think he's doing something.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got.
You ain't gonna do nothing but run away, bro.
Get the ball over the chalk. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
On 2nd and goal.
Woo!
Touchdown.
Trick my ass.
Josh Jacobs.
Bastard.
A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders get
Lemon Lorraine pie eating bastard.
here this afternoon.
Trick
They
me,
gotta
son.
love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the
I'll
dictating.
get his ass.
That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good.
He said, won't play me.
7-0 game.
He won't play me. I won 3,000 games straight. Wait. B.SunXX is on the line.
Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Flag on
Not
the
one you
play.
see often there as he fails to keep it between the
Fuck the
sidelines,
Raiders,
and
bro.
that is a penalty every time.
About to show you about the
Gonna give
fucking
this
Raiders.
offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't.
Let's see that
Absolutely
nigga.
a
Cover
mishit,
4.
and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get to him after a
He's
gain of
saying
6
won't
to the
play. Oh, cover
46.
He won't play me. He won't play me. Play me, B.SunXX. Play me, please.
On the ready.
You straight. Come on, man. Fight the ball.
Throwing again on second down.
Oh, I
Lance.
fucked up.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
B.SunXX, please play
The
me,
quarterback got away with
B.SunXX.
one
Help
there.
me.
Looked like he was in line for
Improve
a pick,
my
but instead,
game.
it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
I ain't nothing without you, B.SunXX. Please play me. How else will I learn, B.SunXX?
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Off of play action, here's Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go,
There is a hush indeed.
Let's go. Go set.
Here we go. 4th down, Lance. And that is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room?
Yeah.
Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
It was Eric Armstead coming up quickly and dropping him for a loss.
Sometimes you get all those big guys down there in one spot, and there's just nowhere to go. And in this case, the defensive tackle used his strength and swallowed him up.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Now Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Nice job. Nice patience right there. Put him on the right side. Let him work his way across. Put the ball in his hands and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. To throw, it's Carr. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. Down inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Touchdown! Josh Jacobs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Wife distracted me, man. Every time I'm playing, she's calling
just
me,
inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25.
Get
just
off
a
the
little
fucking
pass
phone.
there. Call it the 26.
Ready.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team.
You worry about these whole-ass motherfuckers here. In at cover 3, I got you.
To move the football. What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to
Where's my
basics
fucking
as
plays
usual,
at, bro?
and make sure you find the guy who can move
I
the
got
ball
right here.
fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. On play action, Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
Anybody worry about that trick?
The 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play they went
Trick
over
ass
20 yards. This time they top 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Lance. And
Come on, bro.
Incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Where is...
Ready, set.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Striker, 3-3.
Now Lance. Quick hitter here, it's complete. stopped short. Down at the 1.
Here we go.
Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this
say, come on, bro.
For a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way
Come on,
you
bro.
practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
What the?
It's complete to Cole. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Throwing on 1st down is Carr.
Come on, bro. That was mine.
Couldn't connect.
This guy, man.
Speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Carr.
What in the hell? How's he getting?
Touchdown Raiders.
Here we go. Sorry.
Touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 10. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go now. Mega. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. From the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air. I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now a play fake. Lance. He's got a man. Complete. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
The Carr's throw complete here to Waller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys, but you and I both know that's easier said than done when the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Carr now to throw. Delivering another one here to Darren Waller. He's got it again. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Here's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
In it to win it.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he is going to have a Raiders 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Carr. A dump off for Abdullah. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They certainly have the right read on that one. The weak spot in a cover 2 defense, right down the middle because it really stresses the safeties. And they're going to be a little bit frustrated they weren't able to connect on that one.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Wrong move.
Try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
Yeah, and it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play.
Yeah.
But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the 3rd quarter. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Oh, cover 3. Where's my...
Come on, set. Drill check.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
That back, homie. Hide the ball.
McCaffrey on the counter. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. His good running gets him to about the 44. 11 more on that one, and another first down. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
Cycles.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Ready.
The Lance going to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What was that?
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Set, ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Ready, right.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Go red. Hey, blue. Ready.
The Lance now to throw. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
That's crazy.
62 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Carr. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Down at the 25. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here's Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Carr. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now Carr. The quick slant caught. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And Carr's going to keep it himself. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Get your hating ass out my chat. You're going to take an L. Not worried about that.
Fields this way up at the 17. And he'll take
Watch
it
this.
up past the 25 to the 26-yard
He
line.
can't stop me, son. B.Sizzle. He can't stop B.Sizzle. Hating ass nigga. Get out my chat.
Let's go.
The 49ers
Oh, look at this.
set
Oh,
to get
yeah.
This drive underway. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball
You
game.
want to give it to
And
him.
they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Oh!
It's a potential dagger.
He floated the damn ball.
Picked off by Deron Harmon. And the Raiders have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down.
Look at that
needing
shit.
a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield. and
Yeah,
make their
same for
plays.
you, night.
But
You
defenses,
the one taking
this is about
L's.
Watching everything that they do, but not too far.
Night.
They want to be in position to make a play
I'm on a
the
20-game
ball,
winning
and that they
streak
did.
against you.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves
That's
them
all
with
right. He
2 to
broke
go
my
on
streak.
second
I've won
down.
9 straight. Really
I
10.
guess the simple question, why not just take a
It's
knee
all
there?
good.
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen
little
it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
He escaped.
What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come
Blame
in
my
to
wife,
fight
her
a
bad luck
hostile
ass.
atmosphere
Keep
every
fucking calling
snap.
me.
They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it.
Grrr. I don't like my street breaking.
Executed the way they needed to earn.
I'm going to take it out on somebody. Look at that. He broke my 10-game winning streak. Grrr.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. Robbie Gould's got it on the tee. He kicks it off, and here we go from Levi's Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
Oh, really?
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. First down, they'll start out with Singletary. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
It may be only a gain of 3 yards, but that back, he deserves a lot more credit on the play. That could have easily been stopped at the line, but his vision and his determination found some space to turn it into that modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook.
Going,
He'll be
man.
hit down at the 33. 5 yards on the play. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. On the move past the 40. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 39 yards.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
Thank you.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. A turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Yo, I don't even look at
solid
the
run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Cover 3 in me, I believe.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Okay.
He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Hey, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Buffalo chicken tenders.
Bring out a couple of extra defensive backs to defend this 3rd down play.
Yeah, they're going down. On play action, Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play.
A very early momentum changer there.
Got robbed last game, bro. Wife set my energy off, man. Always calling me, talking about nothing.
So now then, the big
Rainbow
play has him
Killers.
all the way inside the 30 now, first
Cover
and
3
10.
easy.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey.
What the hell was that, man?
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, keep on doing that. I got something for you.
Throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing
something for you.
Showing the shotgun.
Cover 2.
Out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Get off me.
Jennings. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A really nice gain of 25 yards. First
25.
A chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Keep hope alive. Bounce to the outside. Keep you straight.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Lance.
Touchdown, 49ers.
In the end zone, touchdown, 49ers. Tyler Croft from a yard out. And the 49ers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seconds.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays.
What in the fuck?
And get your offense.
He's got a man complete. And he's gonna be
How's he wide open? I'm doing over the top, man. Oh, God, bro.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
It's crazy. I need some more blitzes, man. Blitz. Spinners. Let's see.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Give to Cook out of the gun.
Right up the middle, like it ain't nothing.
Inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Watching. Alert my ass.
To the air, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That has to feel like a
kick it, bro.
Satisfying drive, right? You move the ball all that way, and then you can't convert on 3rd down.
But it was satisfying up until that point. Almost like a great movie. And then the film cuts out before the big ending.
I'll do this.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
What are y'all doing just standing there, man?
From 4 yards out.
Just standing there, man.
Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
We need to fix that, man.
Bounce back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back. Tremendous poise. Confidence never lost. And obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
Extra point by Bass. Up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Kick the ball, man.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
You missed your block.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Well, I don't like streaming my
San
games.
Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass, obviously.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
It's all on me.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So after the INT, it's Allen. His throw incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. On play action, Allen rolling to his left. He's got a man.
Oh, bro.
A good display of power.
You play man defense, they don't cover him. You play cover, they don't cover him.
Only 3 yards there on
Fuck,
the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Wide open. You just sit there. You ain't even chase.
Touchdown, Buffalo. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Bills have moved out in front. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Sick of this. Let's go.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here we go.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Off of play action, here's Lance. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Steal, check, steal, quick, yellow, Smith, red. Ready.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gold with the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. To throw again on second down. Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They gave it a shot with a deep pass, but it wasn't going to work there. And now there's less time for them to try and get 3 before the half. Let's see what they dial up on this next snap.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Diggs crossing the field and bringing it in. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another 1st down. Now it's Allen. This one into the hands of Crowder downfield. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Jamison Crowder in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Here we go. Here we go. Spike 60. Jet.
A final shot before half for Lance. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Play action, now it's Lance. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Now a play fake. Lance. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Green Jack. Red cycle. Fight 97.
To throw, it's Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball.
If you're going to take a shot downfield, 2nd and 1 is a perfect time to do it. You figure you're going to be in heavy run defense, you should have good windows to throw it downfield.
And it looked like there was something there right after the snap, but the defense able to recover.
10. Striker 3-3. Shot 17.
Here's Lance. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10, and he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick-6.
I think that's a great observation, too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it.
Now Lance throws the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. So there is the big arm of Josh Allen on display. He can throw it as deep as anybody, and that was an absolute laser. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh, no.
You can't do it.
And their worst fears were realized.
Catch up.
As that one turned into a long
You and your
touchdown.
homeboy taking L's
even 63
since
yards
95.
in the air.
I'm actually practicing stuff.
After the touchdown,
I'm about to go
Bass
to the
kick
movies.
it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Try here. Cheating ass game, bro. Let's try this one.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast.
Come on, man. He's Superman. He dived that far.
So they can get 2 more possessions.
Man. It's a gain of 35.
They be killing me with that,
Look,
man.
You're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw.
Look at that. What is that? Come on, man.
Jair Elam makes a pick.
Can't juke me,
Bills are
man.
going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming
Yo, they cheating, bro.
selection.
I'm about to dip.
Now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got.
Come on with it, man.
And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Allen now on first down.
Look at that.
Nothing open downfield, so
He can't even breathe on this
I'll
dude.
give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Play me, B.Sun.
Line of scrimmage.
B.Sun getting cracked.
They line up 2nd and 10.
Crack, crack, crack.
Throwing now is Allen. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out to his left. And that is incomplete.
See what I mean? You can't blitz that dude.
Or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills will add on to their lead. So they got the turnover started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
See if I can run it back.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Run your play, Bear. Sneaky play. Drag underneath. Come on, pickle here.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception. So we'll see.
Wow, look at that.
Here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Commentators ain't never on my
starting to make
side,
their way to
bro.
the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Ray.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Lance.
Look at that. Oh, my God. What's the point of having pass lead